Why do things have to have friggin' ads? Hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to get some grounding music. So if I can just ask everyone to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, making sure your feet are planted firmly on the ground, to the best of your ability. Deep breath in through your nose, exhale from your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. I just want you to feel the ground, feel the space around you. I want you to picture a rope or cord coming out of your belly button, going down your legs, down through your feet, crashing through the dirt, rocks, debris, watching it fall through to the center of the earth. Deep breath in, exhale out. As you begin to become closer and closer to the center of the earth, you're going to see a rose quartz crystal suspended in the center of the earth. I want you to picture the rope wrapping itself around that rose quartz crystal and slowly making its way back up through the ground, through the dirt, through the rocks, through the debris, until it reaches just the soles of your feet. Picture that rope wrapping itself around your feet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. We are now grounded. Now with your eyes still closed, Spirit, we call you into this space. We call on our guides, our angels, our loved ones. We call on our ascended masters, our joy guides, our runner guides. We call in God. We call them all into this space. We ask that no lower energies or riffraff enter this space at any time. May the messages that come forth tonight be of love, be of healing, and bring clarity to all of those that are meant to have it. We thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for the opportunity for me to connect these beautiful souls with messages from their loved ones. Continue to work through me, with me, and by me as I continue on my spiritual journey, bringing healing to thousands. And so it is, and so it remains, and so it be. Namaste. Now, whenever you're ready, you can open up your eyes. All right, so I'm going to pull some names and we're going to get started. All right. Kirsty D, you want to unmic yourself?
Yeah.
You are the first one up. I saw you rolling of the eyes.
I never get fixed. That's why.
You what?
I never get picked first, so that's
Well,
fine.
hey, don't ever say never, because look what just happened.
Yeah.
All right, honey. So the relationship or the name of the person you are wanting to connect to, whatever you want.
Uh, Janet.
Okay. Okay, was Janet your aunt?
Yes.
So please know that on your mom's side.
Yep.
She comes in and she talks about health and body. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Did she pass from cancer?
Not that we're aware of.
Okay. Do you know if she was a cancer sign?
No, she wasn't.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because when it comes to health, she's showing me a daffodil. So even if you didn't know she had cancer, I feel like there could have been cancer laying dormant or maybe not to the surface. I do feel like her passing was quickly, sudden, and unexpected. I feel like she was sick, but I feel like no one thought she was that sick. Does that make sense?
100%.
Was she also in healthcare like you?
No.
Okay, because she gives me this healthcare type of responsibility, or like she caretaked for people. Does that make sense?
Not professionally, but that was her personality. Yes.
Okay, caretake. She tells me that she's at peace and to let the family know. And did your mom just have a birthday?
No, I have a birthday coming up.
Okay, so it's just her way of acknowledging the birthday, whether it's just happened or coming. So she talks about that. And are you going to be 26 or what's the 26?
I'm going to be 29. I have no idea. 26.
Okay, well, 6 would be 9 backwards, reversed. Yep. So mirror image. Yep. So just take that. She wants to commend you because she says you didn't quit. You didn't quit. You didn't quit. Like you're pushing through, you're pushing through, you're pushing through. As much as you've wanted to quit and give up, you're keep pushing through, and she wants to acknowledge that for you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And she says she's been supporting you through the journey and helping you through it. She says, I know there's days where you just want to hide away and hide under the blanket like you used to do when you were little, but you can't do that anymore. Does that make sense?
Yep.
She's proud of you for eating, something about eating, and I have to give that. She's proud of you. And she says, I know she's annoying, but she's your mom. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And to keep doing this steadfast. She talks about new doors opening or new avenues opening, and that you are strong enough to do it on your own. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What's with the car?
I feel like there's always people in my car.
Okay, there is. She's in your car.
Yeah.
She fiddles with your radio, and she also moves your seat. So I don't know if sometimes you get in the car and it feels like it's like not where it should be. It's her moving the thing. She says, you're too short. I need it back. I'm taller.
No, actually, I was taller, so that's hilarious because that's something that we like teased each other.
Okay.
Because she hated being short. Okay. And then she seen me and I was taller than her, and she did not like it.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, so I'm also going to pull you some cards. She just wants you to find your empowerment and know that you're strong enough to get through it. Things may seem tough, things may seem bleak, and she knows you've had some struggles, but you're strong enough to get through it. But you have to believe in yourself and see the strength that lies within you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So she gave you, we are so connected. And you guys are, she was like your best friend. She was like someone that you can talk to, you can communicate to. You were closer to her sometimes than you were your own mother. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You were soulmates and soul family. You made a soul contract before you came here. So whether and it's funny because with her, I kind of feel like you guys were on the other, like when you were together on the other side in that energetic space, I feel like you guys were still family there, but in a different sense. Okay. And then she says, remember me by the happy memories that we created. And she talks about like going on road trips or camping trips, family events, and to keep those things and traditions alive, and to continue to steal candy canes. I don't know what that means. I just have to give it.
I don't know either. Somebody else might. So
Okay. Okay. Someone else in the family may understand.
Yeah.
Purple or blue? You're gonna get one of each, but which one do you want first?
purple.
Okay. Are you having issues with your knees, or is someone in the family having knee issues?
Both.
Okay. Talks about like, just don't lay dormant. Like keep your body moving, keeping that movement going. She threw this card out. Down my glasses go. Says, you think you hear my voice or feel me next to you? You do. I promise it's me. I get so excited when you even consider the thought that I'm there. My peace and comfort come from you, knowing I would never leave you and that you're going to be okay. Trust, believe, and pray. And what I love about that is I just said that before I even pulled the card. So there's extra validation of what I just said, right? And so believe it, believe that you're going to be okay. Yes, this has been a trying few years, and I want to say 2 years where things have been all over the map, but you're in that place. You're finding yourself, you're finding your truth, and you're starting to speak your truth. And she wants to commend you for that. Goodbyes are hard to say. I wish I had a million more minutes to say everything I needed. I've realized now, though in heaven, it's not goodbye. It's just learning how to communicate from the other side. Our relationship may be different now, but I'm still the same person I always was. Trust that this is true. All right. And then the last one is, I know that on the anniversary of my passing, you think of me and reminisce of all the wonderful times we had together. Please know that no matter how many anniversaries go by, I'm just as strong as I was the day you first felt me after I passed. Sometimes you think I'm not with you, but I promise I've never left your side. And she keeps giggling because did you used to sleep with a nightlight?
I still do.
Okay, she brought up the nightlight. So I just have to give that. And I love how she did that. She's like, just talk about the nightlight. Mention the nightlight.
Yep, I still do.
And then the computer errors you're having is her way of trying to communicate with you. Your computer shuts down sometimes, or you're in the middle of typing something up and it disappears. She tells me that there was homework or an assignment that you had typed up and it disappeared and then it came back magically. She says, that's me. And she also, it's funny, she's like, tell her to stop blaming you for the diamond art. Just got to give it to you.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions for her?
I just want to say one word, which is Nana, and see what she says.
Is your Nana not doing well?
No, she has cancer.
She is being protected, but things are like this right now. I don't necessarily, I keep myself close to seeing death, just because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But she's got to fight and she's stubborn, but I think it's going to be a hard road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. And thank you for being first. Oh, wait, I have to give you a guidance card too.
Okay.
All right. So you're getting a message from a animal spirit guide. Let's see what your animal spirit guide is. That was close. Come on. Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what. Others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Speak your truth. Stand up for yourself. Right? Yep. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it resonates. And thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
See, it wasn't hard. It was
No.
okay. I didn't bite. I only nibbled. All right. Thank you, Christy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So you guys see how this is? There's little mini messages, but I do the best I can. All right. Hello, my beautiful Robin. Sitting down there all comfy, cozy. All right. And if any of you are on TikTok, comment, do a video, something to get people to sign up for the next one. All right. Amanda L.
That's me.
Hello, Miss Amanda. This is your
Hello.
second time too, isn't it?
It is.
Look at all these like comebackers. All right. Name or relationship?
I was thinking either grandma or uncle.
Really, you have to do that.
Sorry.
All right. Grandma or uncle. Does the name Dave mean anything, or the Uncle D?
I have an Uncle Dave, but he's still living.
Okay, doesn't matter. I'm supposed to bring up Uncle Dave. So, okay, I wouldn't say a name like that unless, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a second. Is Uncle Dave grandma's son?
No.
Is your other grandma that's his mom crossed?
That would have been my great grandma, so yeah.
Because that's who's stepping forward. That's who brought up the name.
Okay.
So great grandma's here. Who's named after her?
I honestly didn't know her.
Doesn't matter. She's still, so here's the thing.
I
She's
don't
still
know.
energetically attached to you. But someone has her namesake, whether it's first name or middle name.
Okay.
Do you know much about her?
No, not really.
Okay.
My grandpa was 1 in 12 and he wasn't very connected with everybody.
Okay. She says she's with you and she keeps talking about the name and throat. So I don't know if she couldn't breathe at the end of her life or there was something about being on oxygen. But that's what she's talking about. I also have another older female, but she doesn't make me feel like she actually made old age. Like she makes me feel like she was between 60 and 70, not 70 and 100. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did your grandma pass from a heart attack or something around the heart?
Maybe she had cancer, so
Okay.
she was in hospice.
Okay,
So-
I just feel like it's my heart. My heart stopped.
Yeah.
So whether she had cancer or not, she's not showing me that, but she's just showing me heart, and then she makes it stop. Good thing they can't physically make that happen, or like they'd freak me out. Just saying. She talks about hair, so, and her having hair again. So I don't know if her hair was
Okay.
thinning at the end of her life or what this is, but she's like, see my beautiful hair, see my beautiful hair.
Yeah.
And she had thick hair. And
Yes.
I feel like it was wavy or like curly or like to get her hair permed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She says I'm with I visit Uncle Dave. So she comes around, she visits everyone, she jumps with everyone around everyone's house. She's not just settled on one person's house.
So I can validate that a little bit more. So that was my grandpa's brother. So
Okay.
her ex-husband.
Okay.
And the week before she passed, she had like a really good day. And my Uncle Dave on that day had gotten into a motorcycle accident in Ohio where he lived, and she found out about it. So it makes she would check on him. She's just the
checking
type
on
of
him.
person.
Yeah. And I feel like that's why she's bringing up that acknowledgement as well. She talks about there being chaos within the family right now, or like things all over the map. And she's like, things will calm down. It's just some people need to shut their mouth. And she's very polite about it, but yet she's stern about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. Who's got the M name? Or what's the connection to March or May?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm just giving it because that's what I keep going through calendars here, and then they stop on March and they stop at May. So there's some kind of significant, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary of someone's passing. This is what they're showing me. Stop over analyzing.
Okay.
Like, stop it and stop thinking you're not good enough. Because you're still doing it. I believe I brought this up the last.
Yeah, you did.
Like, stop. You're still not listening. If you didn't listen 2 weeks ago, like, why haven't it? Come on now. That's 2 weeks in a row, right? So believe in yourself, have the faith in yourself, have the confidence in yourself. Know that things are happening and things are changing, but you do have to believe, right? If you want to receive blessings, you have to believe that those blessings are coming your way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. I just feel like great grandma and grandma just wanted to kind of come in to let you know that they're around, that they're supporting you. Ring. Grandma wants to talk about a ring. So do you have grandma's ring, or who has the ring?
I have all her jewelry.
Okay. Is there a ring that you want to wear but won't fit? Because she says get it changed.
Okay, that's what you told me last time too. But it was from my aunt last time. So my grandma's aunt.
See, they're like telling you. Are you listening?
Yeah. And my grandma was only 68, so the age fits too.
Perfect.
So
perfect. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, look at that. You know how this works. You're not a newbie. So the first card you got is it is not your fault. So let go of any guilt or fear you're holding, or blame that you feel like you need to hold, like you didn't do enough good enough job. Somebody had like indigestion. Move back. Okay. And the other card you got is I was met by so many loving people. You have so many family members over there. Like, they're all fighting to come through. But like, I'm very specific on this. So like, Amanda, after 2 times, book a reading.
okay.
Like, just jump into a private session. You got a lot of people over there. Because you also have friends over there that want to communicate. Like, you lost a best friend and they're coming through. There's like a female energy, a younger female energy, best friend. I do feel like this is from high school days. Somebody that passed quickly or suddenly in like a car accident, they're taking responsibility for their passing. I just have to give you that. Okay. You get a blue card first. I know normally I ask, but I was led to this. It says a new birth or a new idea has come to you lately. I didn't miss this, and I'm around you, helping you at this time. It's exciting and you can do it. Believe in yourself. Again, reminder, hello, believe in yourself. You can do it. Okay. And then the purple card. I'm going to try to do this for everybody. Like I said, these are going to be many, many messages. Okay. So when you're having what you feel like is a bad day, and then someone comes along out of nowhere and extends to you the simplest of kindest gestures, know that I have sent them to you. I always know when you need help, and although I can't be there physically, I will always send someone to help. Trust. But see, you have a difficult time trusting, because trust has always been, like, when it comes to trust, it's been, I don't want to say neglected, but like, people have lied to you. People have hurt you.
Yeah.
Right. So trusting others is really hard for you. All right. Let's get you a sign and symbol. I'm asking for 2. 1. Give us our second. 2. All right. So the first one you got, oh, you got 3. Look at that. You get 3 spirits come through, you get 3. The other one's like, what? So the first one you got is bells. The sound of bells bring a message. So even on like on a Saturday or during the week, I always say during the week and a Saturday because you don't necessarily hear church bells during that time. But hearing bells, even if it's like you're driving down the road or ringing in your ears, I count that as bells as well. The second card, guys, you cannot make this shit up. I'm telling you, the second card I just flipped over is ringing of the ears.
Yeah.
So again, double validation of that. And then the third one is computer error as well. Computers crashing, things acting up, getting error things like that. They will do whatever they can to manipulate their energy to let you know that they're around. All right. And then you're not getting 5 animal cards. That's just not happening.
I have a lot of animals, so that's kind of funny.
Really? Okay. I'm going downstairs. I'll be right back. 3 spirits, 3 cards, 3 messages. Zebra, let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Face your fear. And here's the thing, when you're afraid, do it fucking anyways. Do it anyways. Because when you're most fearful is when you have the most adrenaline rush, right? Second one you got is Manatee. It says accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. You like to be a control person. You like being in control. Let it go. And then the third one is a chameleon. What I love about the chameleon is chameleons change. They're shape shifters. They're color changers, right? And it says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And I just said it. Let go of being in control.
Okay.
Okay. Own who you are. Honor who you are. But at the same time, be your unique self. You're a badass. Believe it. All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions for them?
I don't think so.
Okay. None of y'all have questions.
Oh, actually, I do.
Oh,
sorry.
she does.
Now that I
Sneaks
think
it
of
in.
it. So is my grandma the person who I think I've been seeing?
Walking down the hallway and in the kitchen?
Yes. Okay. Just out of the corner of my eyes.
Yeah, she's looking for tea.
Okay.
I don't know if she's drink like Earl Grey or like that dark tea, but that's what she's showing me.
Okay.
Okay. And don't forget the biscuits. You can't have tea without the biscuits. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Amanda. All right. Are we all okay? Everyone good? Everyone liking this so far? No one's like, what the fuck was this shit? Okay. Hey, listen, I have a potty mouth. Okay. I have a trucker's mouth. I know how to use it. Y'all know me by now. Ray's the only one that probably doesn't know me by now, but she's getting to learn who I am. All right. I see a baby. Oh my God, I see it. Hi, baby. Hi. Can I join you on the sucking of the thumb? I think I can do that too. All right, here we go. Okay, who's next? Brenda F. The girl in the middle. So we just got to unmute you. There we go. Hello, Miss Brenda.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
All right. Okay. So I need the name or relationship.
My mother.
Does the C name mean anything to you?
Pardon me?
Does the C name mean anything to you?
No,
First or middle?
no,
Okay. Is there a connection to Carolina?
no. Not that I know of.
Okay. Just yes or no is fine. Were you the caretaker for your mom before her passing?
No.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. So I don't know what I'm hearing, because she's not showing herself to me, but I'm hearing things. So I just have to trust what I'm hearing. But I keep hearing it's okay to take down the wall. It's okay to take down the wall. So whether this is like a physical wall or this is the wall that you carry and are holding on to and like kind of like embracing, when someone like falls off something and they're like hanging on for dear life, it kind of feels like you're at that place right now where you just kind of feel like you're clinging to things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And you feel like I feel and I'm trying to connect with her and I don't, so was your mom like not very communicative when she was in the physical? Because if a person isn't very vocal when they're here in the physical, they're the exact same way on the other side. If a person is very vibrant, high energy, they're going to be the same way on the other side. So was your mom not very communicative when she was alive?
Yeah, she was very quiet.
She was very quiet. So that's why she's not going to necessarily speak or physically like yell at me type thing. She's very like standoffish. And I don't know if this is just because of her faith, because I feel like I'm looking at rosary beads, or like the faith is very strong, right? Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Like if she was in the physical, she would be like, what are you watching? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is just not even like, what are you thinking? Does
Right.
that make sense?
Yes.
She does make me feel like she had a love for family, for holidays, for being supportive to people. But if you did something wrong by her, she was a grudge holder. Like she was going to the grave not liking you if you did something against her or someone she loved. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And do you have mom's stuff?
Yes.
Is there a box you just started going through, like within the last, say, week to 2 weeks? Did you just pick something up and start looking through it, or deciding of it, or trying to figure out what to do with stuff?
Yes.
Because she's like, whatever you decide is your choice. The promises I made you keep, I shouldn't have made you keep that. And she says, I wish I could tell you now I wish I told you then what I know now. And she wants to apologize for not always giving you that mother-daughter type of love and acceptance and forgiveness that you needed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
She says he's with me and she doesn't understand why he's there. Does that make sense? Like, do you know who the he is?
Would it be my father?
Were they not together near the end of their life?
Yeah, they were together.
Were they not
Well,
physically together or like mentally together? Do you know what I mean? Like two people can live in the same house but not be mentally together. If you know what I mean by that. Like I
yeah,
just feel like there's standoffish relationship. It wasn't close at the end.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm just gonna tap into this then to figure out who this male is. So that I keep pushing on my lungs, like something happened with my lungs connected to the mail. I can't breathe. And I feel like my breath is stunted. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did your dad pass from cancer of the lungs?
No.
Do you know if he had like COPD or anything?
Yes, he did.
Oh, he has a mouth. He's very stern. He's like, get it right, get it right. um, there's so much love though, like love and acceptance. Your dad wants to ask your forgiveness for something. I don't know what this is. He won't go into details or anything, but he just says, will you forgive me? Will you forgive me? So I just have to give that. Even if it's not connected to you, it could be connected to someone else in the family that he's asking for forgiveness from. But because you're here and they're not, he's just giving that reference. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does your dad work on the road a lot? Because he's making me feel like I'm home, but I'm away. I'm home, but I'm away.
No.
Okay. I don't know who this is. There's another male connected to you on the other side. And this could be like a great grandparent as well. So when I connect to spirit, they'll give me an energy feeling, but there's no titles or labels on the other side. So I just have to trust what they're showing me. So even if you're not sure of it, it could be connected to like a great grandfather or a great grandmother, because they're showing me, here's the thing, they're showing me like trains and being on the road and like showing me train tracks. So there's some kind of connection to that for them, whether this is how they came over to the land or from a different place, because I keep hearing accents or like different languages. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I keep hearing old country, and old country to me is like Scotland, Ireland, that kind of like Germany, Ukraine, that kind of like the old country. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Do you make, okay, if this is not for you, then it's for someone else in here, because I'm hearing it and it's being yelled at me. Who has the connection to someone making pierogies? Like to cooking with pierogies, or has someone's pierogi recipe? If that connects to somebody, Christy, of course. So Christy, your loved ones are stepping forward. So I'm just going to get them to step away. It's okay.
Okay.
This can happen from time to time. Spirit likes to piggyback through. Okay. Are you going through health concerns right now, Brenda?
Yes.
Please know that you're being supported and you are being protected. Your mom says, I've got you, my girl. I've got you, my girl. And almost like she's wrapping her arms around you, like giving you hugs. You feel her sitting on your bed sometimes at night. Like you'll feel like someone's in your room when you're going to bed or sleeping. That's your mom. She's coming in to tuck you in. She says, it doesn't matter how old you are. I'm going to rock you to sleep. I'm going to tuck you in. That's what I'm here to do. And she talks about either your hair or her hair getting done before her passing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And did you like argue with someone about how they had your mom's hair at the funeral? Because she keeps talking about like, I wouldn't have physically worn my hair like that when I was alive.
Yes.
But she keeps talking about it, and she's like, thank you for giving me a voice. Thank you for giving me a voice. And she says, I got it. Somebody's either you stuck something in the casket or someone has put something at graveside or something like that. But she says, I got it and I read it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And what do you have on you right now? Because she keeps talking about the item you are holding or have near you that belong to her.
Her rings?
Are you wearing them?
No, but I have them close to me
Okay.
right now.
See, I trust spirit. It's almost like you said and did you communicate with your mom before this? Did you say, Mom, if you're really there, if this is real, then you're going to come through?
Yes.
Because she's acknowledged that. She's like, would I ever leave your side? And what's with October and November as being significant?
My mother and father's anniversary was in October.
Okay, and what's the significance about November?
I don't know.
Like I'm supposed to salute. So I don't know if your dad or
Remembrance
someone
Day?
was somebody in the war.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just their way to acknowledge that as well. Okay. Here's the card from your mom. She threw it out. No other cards are jumping out. I'm here helping you. And I love when spirit validates a message that I've already stated. Purple or blue first, my love? You want purple or blue?
Blue.
Okay, we're gonna do blue first and then purple. Do you have any questions? Hi, that was quick. Do you have any questions for her?
Did the doctor make a mistake? Is that why she died?
She's not acknowledging that for me. But I do feel like there's still unanswered questions. I don't feel like necessarily anyone specifically is gonna take responsibility or own up to something. But I feel like also your mom was just really frail before her passing. Like I feel like she was fighting something or dealing with a health issue before her passing as well. Okay, and I think that kind of contributed to everything else. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have animals?
Not right now.
Okay, did you have an animal?
Yes.
Around the time of your mom's passing.
Yes.
Okay. Did the animal often like stare off into the distance, not really sure what's, or act up weird, kind of go schizoid, zoomies, I call it, animal zoomies, where they just start racing? What I think is funny about this is the card you got, and it says the animals you're around can see me, watch for signs, I'm with you. And that happened literally within the week after your mom passed. Please know that it was her. She set the dogs. I feel like it's a dog. Was it a dog?
Yes, it was a dog.
Yeah. She's like, I set them off. And I feel like almost like I feel like your mom bugged you about this dog or harassed you about this dog, like you shouldn't have the dog, or maybe it's time to let the dog go, find a new home, things like that. Always thought like the dog was annoying. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then the other card you got is you want me to call you. You wish you could just hear my voice one more time. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and listen with your intuition. I am there, I promise. So please know that she is there. I already said that she comes and sits on your bed. You talk to her, she hears you. You talk to her throughout the day. And she does hear you and she is listening. Just trust that. All right. And you also, my love, ringing of the ears. So when you have those moments, I always tell people, make sure you don't have anything medically wrong with you, but once that's deemed there's nothing wrong, then trust it. Okay. I'm also going to see what else you got. I don't want to go back in. All right. So you also got numbers. So seeing like sequences. So 1111, 222, 333, 444. Sequences are not coincidences. And I truly don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything happens as it's meant to in divine timing, and everything has a reason for a season. Okay. And then also watch for the feathers to show up. And I feel like you've been finding little white feathers a lot lately. Continue to know that they're going to continue, and they're specifically white. Those are from your mom. She leaves you little angel wing feathers. So keep them, pick them up, keep them. Okay?
Okay.
And
Yes.
then I'm also gonna pull you a guidance animal card as I throw cards around. All right. Because we all, oh, look at that. Everyone's getting multiples. Y'all have much of animals around you? What the hell? I could say you're all a bunch of animals, but I wouldn't be mean. All right. So the one you got is peacock, and it says, let yourself stand out and be noticed. You don't like being the center of attention. It makes you nervous. I even see it right now with your energy and your aura. But
Yeah.
allow yourself to stand out, because then you will get the biggest blessing. And then the other one you got is condor. And it says, you're too enmeshed in this situation. Step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So allow this journey to take place and allow what's meant to flow, flow. I hope this resonated and I hope you enjoyed this session. And do you have any questions for them besides the one, or you're good?
No. Yes, I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. I'm glad you were able to be here, and thank you for
Thank you.
allowing me to come in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I love doing my job. I have to admit, it's kind of like one of the cool things I get to do. Some people get to be doctors and nurses and actors and dancers, and I get to talk to dead people. Kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. All right. Oh, you know what, Nat? This is what I'm going to do. Or Ray, I'm putting your name on your mom's and throwing. I just realized you're not in there. Oops. All right, here we go. And wait. Hold on. Okay. Aaron is still here, right? Yes. Okay. Tammy M is here. Robin L is here. Yes. Christy is here. Ray is here. Lindsay is here. Who did I miss? Grayson? Did I see you, Tammy? I did? Okay. Okay. Wait. Grayson, go into the chat and click on my name and tell me what you registered with, because I forgot. Because that could be the problem. Just click off everyone. That's what it was. Thank you. I was wondering. Okay. And I'm spelling it wrong, but that's okay. Okay. So we're only missing 3 people that were supposed to be here and not. That's not bad. We'll just have to get thrown in the next one. All right. Christy, who ran away. Christy, you can unmic, hon. Of course you were called. It's okay. Really,
Got
Amanda?
it. Sorry.
Today
just
is
when I
15
spoke
days?
for,
Hold on. Amanda just goes, some extra validation. Last time you told me something positive would happen in 15, whether days, weeks, or months. Today it's 15 days from the last Zoom group session I attended. I love it. I love it. And you got a bigger message this time than you did last time. So that's pretty good. All right. So Miss Christy, you're
Hello.
next. So we already know we have Is this
It's my
mom?
mom. Yep. Yep. She's the pierogi lady.
Yeah, like I'm literally, she's like making me hot.
Well,
Like-
she was famous for her pierogies throughout the family, and I memories of as a child spending hours making pierogies. But they were
Well,
really
and
good.
see, this is why I love doing, especially the Zoom webinars, is because everyone gets to see it. Everyone gets to witness it. Everyone gets to
Mhm.
see what I mean when spirit will piggyback through, right? Coming in on Brenda's reading, like what the hell, right? Brenda couldn't
Yeah.
refer to it. And then of course, who's the next person called? You.
Well, yeah, because she's tapping you on the shoulder.
She's like, hello.
She was never known as a subtle woman. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, no, she's loud and proud.
Yep.
Loud
Yep.
and proud. She actually, and it's funny because did your mom would be the type of person that would dye her hair? Like
Actually, no.
Okay,
Never
let's
did,
hear-
ever.
I said dye your hair.
Oh, my hair. Oh, I thought you said her hair.
Well, she would dye her hair, but I feel like regular colors, but like I feel like she would like do things to stand out, like to be noticed, to kind of like, hey, look at me. This is who I am. I'm here. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. She talks about, Erin, don't you dare cry in this because I know this is your great or your grandma. So behave. Because I'm coming to you next. You got some lecturing coming. Because she's like, they're both here. Actually, you know what, Erin? Can we just, do you get to mind just comboing this?
No, that's fine.
Sure.
This way, it's like, because I'm like, okay, I'll just get her to unmic. So Erin, I'm gonna pull your name out.
Okay.
Y'all just get to share your message. That's how it's gonna look. And I'm like, oh, it's mother and daughter. This is so sweet. She's like, I have things to do, so like I can't come back again. And I'm like, what? So either of you can validate this for me or for you or for her. But mom keeps talking about like gardening and like green thumb, and she did maybe not have it, but someone else has it.
Not me.
Is it you, Christy?
I don't garden, no.
Okay, did
I
your
have
mom garden?
flowers, like I have plants in the house, but that's it.
Okay, is there one of the plants that keeps dying?
Well, yeah, but all you do is water and it grows back. It's a shamrock. You can't kill them.
Okay. But did you kill it? Like, okay, and I'm gonna be
Yes.
really polite. Just wait,
Okay.
because I'm supposed to be specific. Did you and Erin, you're gonna laugh at this. This is either one of you did this, but I don't know if this is a succulent or like, what do you call like, what are those plants that have the spikes? I don't remember
A
what they're called.
cactus.
Yeah, who killed a cactus?
Mom stepped on mine when I was little in grandma's old house.
Did I? I don't remember.
Okay, because she's bringing up like, how do you kill a cactus? Like, how do you kill a cactus?
Yeah, you step up. Okay, I have killed several cactuses. Okay, I'll admit to that.
All right. How do you kill a cactus? She's like, and she keeps talking about it. Are you guys supposed to be having some big family dinner? Like, Erin, are you planning on going home to see mom and having dinner? Or is there a plan in the works? Like, what's with
There's a joint plan in the
Dinner.
works.
Christmas dinner.
not Christmas? Like, I feel like
Nope.
there's some kind of big announcement that's going to be made coming, or someone hasn't made it yet. But I just feel like there's some news that needs to
Okay.
be shared. And coming together as a family. Your grandma keeps showing me this box, and then Erin, who's the male that you're connected to that's crossed?
There's a few.
Okay, this male was taken quickly, suddenly, unexpectedly. And are you connected to the missing person? To a missing person?
Missing person. Don't think so.
Okay, there's a male that was missing that was his body was found. I don't know why, but there's a connection, and I keep being shown Lethbridge. So I don't know if you knew of people that have gone missing out there, but I'm just supposed to give it. The male that passed in a car accident due to his own. I'm like,
Okay.
I don't. What?
Yeah.
Is this connected to you or Erin? What's going on? I just keep.
Well, My
Both of
dad,
ya?
Her
yeah.
father. Her father,
Okay.
yeah.
Taking responsibility, it's no one else's fault. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. And
Fine.
takes responsibility for it. Doesn't make me feel like he would take responsibility when he was alive for anything he did. But he fully is taking responsibility on the other side. He talks about the family changing and getting bigger since his passing. And he honors all the new people, including the babies. And there's a baby coming, so someone's pregnant.
That's twice you've told her
I
that.
know, it's not me.
Erin, shut up. But there is a baby coming. I wouldn't listen. I'm gonna say it. If I feel it, if I'm being shown it, I'm gonna say it.
Mhm.
So stop looking at me and going, there's not one coming. There's one coming. And the thing is like, here's mom's like,
Mhm.
she's ready to be a grandma. You see that grandma.
Oh,
and
hey,
her
listen,
tail
I've already got 6. So
okay, well, there's another one coming.
this will be 7.
There's another one coming. I'm just saying. But also, Erin, are you getting a new dog or a new cat? Like, is there a new pet coming into your life?
No, I'm hoping that the one leaves soon. He's not well, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because here's the thing. I don't feel like it's the last rodeo. There's another one coming.
Oh Lord, that's all we need. I have
I'm
3
sorry.
cats, a bird, and fish.
There's a dog coming.
Oh,
But I feel like the dog's going to show up like randomly.
and I'll save
So
it.
grandma can't give Vinny a dog?
Well, yeah, you can. I had no problem with that. I
As
second.
long as it's a small dog.
Bella's available. None of the people that follow me yell at me here. I'm just saying Bella is available. Erin, are you going back to school?
I'm in school.
Hey, is there something about another course? Like, did you
Yep.
just add another course?
Yep.
Stop thinking that you're going to fail. You tend to do this, and you've done this a lot where you overthink and you're like, I'm not going to be able to do this. You are
Yep.
going to be able to do this, and you're going to do a fucking good job of it. There's
Hell
something
yeah.
about, I don't know what this is, but it's like addictions area or like counseling or like outreach, like working in that kind of field is where I see you specializing in, and to do this, and you're going to do amazing at it. But stop thinking, it's almost like you overanalyze as well. Like a bunch of you are overanalyzing. Like,
Yeah.
You're
Mother,
taking the
daughter,
word out of my
mother,
mouth.
daughter.
She's
I-
heard it 1,000
listen,
times.
shut. Shh. Christy,
Yes. I am my mother's daughter.
I know. Shh. Christy, are you doing renovations? She's talking about the renovations, or to like fix the kitchen.
Sort of.
Your cupboards
Long
are so
story.
your cupboards are so disorganized. Like you have
Oh.
things all over. No one can find anything. Like how many cake mixes do one person need?
Well, no, I don't have cake mixes, but I don't have doors on my cupboards because 3 years ago, my son started renovations and never finished it. So everything from my cupboards is in
It's still
boxes.
in
in my
renovations. Okay.
So it's all over the place. So I can't believe you said that.
I just trust what your mother shows me. The picture you have of your mom in the hallway up that keeps getting knocked down. And I feel like this is like a picture of her or something that she gave you that's in a picture frame. It keeps getting
Mhm.
knocked down. Your mom says it doesn't need to be up.
Okay.
So stop putting it back up. Is this who you were hoping to hear from, Erin, or is there someone else?
I wanted to hear from my stepfather who recently passed. I think I've heard
That's
from
not
my
the-
real father
Okay,
a few times, yeah. Or my grandmother.
which you just
My
heard.
other grandmother on my
Okay.
father's side, yeah.
Be specific, woman. Do you have any? Okay, so I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Christy, do you have any other questions for your mom? Or your ex-husband? By the way, he says ex-husband.
Ex-husband?
That's what he's
Yeah.
calling himself.
Huh? Yeah.
He says you were too good for him, by the way, too. He admits that now.
Okay, good.
And you were right, and he should have listened to you. And he's sorry for the things he did not say and the way he treated you when he was alive. And he
Okay.
says, you've been waiting a while for that.
Yep. Very true. Right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one question.
Yeah.
Who's in my house?
Well, besides your
There
mother,
is somebody that,
besides your mom,
yeah.
there's
I
a
think-
child energy in your house.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's somebody that keeps touching me.
Oh, that's your mom. Is your dad
My
also
mother.
crossed?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of funny, because is it happening like on both shoulders?
Yeah,
Like,
like
it's not
like,
more, it's not more right or more left. It's like happening at almost like somebody's laying their hands on your shoulders at the same time.
actually more like putting arms around. And one time, yeah, it was like
Did you almost
somebody-
feel like you couldn't breathe, like a bear hug?
No, not really. Just
Okay.
just definite pressure. And I was totally like, surprised
Well,
and
I
aware.
feel like this honestly is your dad that's hugging you.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to say you're still grounded.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about, but you're still grounded. Almost like, were you grounded for life? Like, did your parents tell you once when you were small that you were grounded for the rest of your life?
I'm sure my father never would have, but my mother would have. Yes. Her and I kind
You're
of.
still grounded.
Yeah. Okay.
Still grounded. So the
That's
first one
what
you
it
got
said.
is polar bear. I just kind of like randomly pulled. I think I'm missing a card though. I am. But you got polar bear, which is stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully, compassionately, with no attachment to the outcome. Okay, and so that's what's guiding you. Hold on. Somebody wants to interrupt. Hold on. Aaron, did your stepdad work with his hands?
Yep.
Did he have calluses? Like, did he like build or work with wood or something like that? Because I feel like I'm supposed to get slivers out.
Yep.
Very callousy, worked with hands. And he needs a good old cigar. I don't know what this is, or like cigarette. Like he wants me to
Yeah.
smoke, and I'm like, I'm
Cigarette.
not.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is unprofessional to smoking alive. I'm just saying. But like this aroma, it's almost like a piping tobacco smell though. Like it's old,
Like drum
school.
rolling tobacco.
Yeah, like that old. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hold on.
His hands were black from it. Ugh.
The move is coming. He says to let you know that the move is coming. The move is coming. You will move. You will get the house you want. But stop being so picky. And he says he's with you, to stop thinking that he's not. He is with you. He chest, lungs, heart, chest, lung, heart. Like there was some kind of infection or something that was flowing around here. And almost like they couldn't actually pinpoint what caused the passing. And he says, I'm sorry about all the confusion. Like, I don't know if something was left and there was undecided decisions that were made. But like the answer is there to listen to it. He says he loves you and he's sorry he left that way. And he's sorry that you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, or there was something about not saying goodbye, or not being able to say something. But he hears you and you talk to him all the time. He also says, can you actually make your bed, not just pretend to make your bed? So I don't know if this is something from when you were younger or whatever, but I just have to give it. And like, did you hide like dishes under your bed?
He used to inspect my room. He was like military, so yeah, I would stash things everywhere.
Because he's like, even under the bed, clean out from under the bed. So please know that. He says he loves you, he's with you. And who is your birthday coming up?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Buy
you.
yourself something. Buy yourself something. Is it this month?
Yep. It's in 4 days. Or 5.
You're supposed to say
4
yes or
days,
no.
yeah.
It's the 15th.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Well,
And are you getting a tattoo? Or
I
does
was
someone
thinking
have
of it.
No.
It's been a few years.
Get a tattoo?
Okay.
That's given permission. Too bad. Sorry. You just got overruled, Christy, but by that's how it works. So I'm gonna pull you cards as well, but I'm gonna give these to your mom. Do either of you have any other questions? Are you kind of mind blown a little bit?
I don't know. I don't know what to ask. I have things
Okay,
to
well,
say.
Erin, you and I are kind of like friends, so you can message me later
Okay.
if you think of anything. So the first one you got, the purple postcard you got, Christy, is you have more help on the other side than you could ever imagine. Call on your team spirit when you need us, and don't wait until it hurts to call. Second one, talk to me today out loud or in your mind. I hear you even though I'm not right there with you. Trust this and know that you are not alone ever. Extra validation of that, I am just a thought away, so please know that she is always with you. They are always with you. You have so many loved ones that are annoying me right now.
There's a bunch of them.
What's with sauerkraut on pierogies?
We're just
So that's
talking
what you
about
put in
that.
the pierogies with
I
mashed
can
potatoes.
taste sauerkraut.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You mix the mashed potatoes and the sauerkraut, and then you put them as a filling in the pierogies.
That's
That
disgusting.
is cheese
That's
whiz.
disgusting.
So good.
That's
Disgusting.
hilarious. Actually, Erin and I
Disgusting.
were just talking about that, so that's kind of funny.
Okay, I'm saying disgusting, but I'm willing to try. So just make some pierogies and I'll try them. Okay. We have been together in our dreams. You do get visited by your mom in your dreams, as well as by your ex-husband, and your last husband. But please know that they're always with you. And then you also got a dragonfly, which I believe I've told you before that dragonflies and butterflies come to you. You got ringing of the bells. And by the way, the dragonflies or butterflies, anything that I show you, real or otherwise, so even if you're watching a movie and you hear it or you see it, take that as a sign. You got hummingbird specifically, that's what's on the card, but I do feel like birds in general. Did a bird just hit your window? Because mom says, did you hear it on the window?
No, but I have like about 40 birds that flock in my yard every day.
You have a bird feeder?
No,
Bird
believe it
feeder.
or not.
Get a bird
Yeah.
feeder. Because I feel like hummingbirds will come, but I also feel
Okay.
like you'll get the little tiny sparrows.
Yeah,
And
they
then
are the
watch for the feathers. What I love about this is you get birds and feathers, they flock together.
always get feathers, tons of feathers. I got a big collection.
Well, there you go. There's more coming.
Cool.
All right. Okay, and now I'm gonna pull cards for Miss Erin. How was that, ladies?
Awesome. Like
Okay.
that I
Spooky.
think, yes.
It's
yes.
what? Did you say
Spooky.
it's spooky? I'm sorry.
Spooky in a
really.
good way though, Erin.
Oh, yeah.
Spooky.
Okay, so Erin, do you remember I said you were getting a dog?
Yeah,
Are you gonna listen to me?
sure. Ah.
Like I said, guys, you can't make this shit up. So the dogs, also there's dogs around you that see everyone. There's also Kelsey, Kaylee, Callie, somebody with a K name. It's near you. And I don't know if this is a guide or a loved one that's crossed or even a friend, but they're with you. The animal you got was weasel. That doesn't mean you're a weasel. I'm just saying. It says, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, your ears, and your physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So trust it, know it, believe in it. Did I pull you a postcard yet? I don't think, I don't know. Okay. Don't worry, y'all are making me do aerobics. Don't worry, I won't let you stumble alone in the dark. I'll walk ahead and go light the way for you so that your life will now become brighter every single day. I love you. And then the blue postcard That is 12. You're not getting 12. Not happening. Not on my watch. Nope. Robin, you've seen this happen on my TikToks. Where all of a sudden, like 20 cards go flying. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. No. All right. See, it doesn't matter. You're getting 4 cards, 5 cards, 4 cards. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to do this nicely. Bella is outside barking. We'll let her bark. I'll get fined. You're worrying, what if you did all the right things since my passing? I need you to know that I love you and I'm very happy with how everything was handled. I wouldn't change a thing, as everything in life is a lesson. Thank you for knowing what I wanted and who I am. If you wonder what I'm doing in heaven today, I'm watching you and praying you'll know I'm with you, and I may also be savoring sweet smells and joyful moments filled with love, so smile. Third one, look outside the window today. Messages will be there for you from me. I promise I'm with you. And the last one is, shortly after I passed, you were speaking to me and I heard you. My response back to you is that I love you and please remove any guilt associated with things we may have done or not done. We are both perfect and life unfolds exactly as it should. Trust, believe, and pray. Make sense?
Yes.
Y'all are going to hear me on this recording yell at my dog in about 30 seconds. So everyone plug your ears, because it's going to get loud. She is so much like me and she does not listen. All right. I am here helping you.
Good.
I don't think you need it any more than that.
Yeah.
So I hope that made sense. I hope it resonates. I thank you both ladies for allowing me to bring you both together.
Thank you.
And I hope it was worth it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Christy's like, All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we go. Robin.
Hello.
Hello, beautiful.
So funny, right before you said my name, I had the feeling it was me.
Hey, that's how it goes. And it's funny because I said your name. And then what happened, right?
Right.
Can't make this shit up. All right.
Nope.
I'm just-
Mom.
Mom? Okay. What are you watching? That does not sound good.
No, honestly, it's a Amish abduction. It's, I don't know, some made for TV movie.
That's not what I was thinking.
I swear it is.
Good thing we have a bunch of people over the age of 18 in here. I'm just saying.
That's why I turned my head. I'm like, oh wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. I'm like,
I promise
okay.
it's not that kind of movie.
Listen, I know I do from time to time, spiritual coach does bring out the like after hours lives, but it's not on a paid Zoom webinar. We're just saying. All right. Too funny.
I needed that laugh. Thank you.
There you go. All right. Has it been 4 years since your mom passed?
No.
What changed in your life 4 years ago?
That would be.
Or what's
Oh.
important about the number 4? So
Okay, the number 4 makes sense. Yes.
So either January, February, March, April. So either April has a connection or the number 4 itself.
Both.
Okay. Did mom pass in April?
No.
What happened 4 years ago in April? She keeps making me say 4 years ago.
In April? Trying to think back. Oh, actually, that's when I got a diagnosis that, yeah, made me quit smoking in the end. So let's just say that.
Okay.
It started the path to me quitting smoking.
She was with you in that moment.
Okay.
Because I feel like you almost cried out to her or called out to her or was like, I need you. But I also feel like, I don't know who passed away within the last year to 2 years. So who just passed away, female?
Um,
And something to do with the lungs, couldn't breathe. Now, I'm not feeling this is family, this is coming in on a friendship line. So this could be someone that you knew or associated with, someone you worked with, a coworker, something like that. But there's a female energy that's stepping forward, unless it's here. We're just going to pick our next person.
no.
Ray, can you connect to that? Can you connect to the female friend that passed from something to do with lungs? Can't breathe.
Does it have to be in the last 4 years, Tamara?
No, it's within the last 2 years. Within the
Okay.
last 2 years.
No.
Okay. Well, either way, you're next, Ray. Because I already told your name. It's like inviting your loved ones. Okay, just hold space for that. Have you struggled with something over the last 2 years with your lungs?
Yes.
Do you have asthma?
Yes.
Do you also have bronchitis?
No.
You have like, are you on inhalers?
Yes,
Is
yes.
one of your inhalers red?
Orange, like a dark orange.
Okay, so that's a bronchial inhaler. It's
Mhm.
meant to open up your bronchial tubes,
Mm-hmm.
which means you struggle with bronchitis.
No. It's used for, I'm using it for something else.
For the
though. Lung
steroid?
related.
Steroid type thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know because it's a steroid. It's a steroid inhaler.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But yes, it is breathing related. It's emphysema. But it's not bronchitis. Sorry, I'm so particular, eh?
Let's sit here. Stare out at the beautiful skylight. The clouds over there. Are we done?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's one thing to have spirit take over, but spirit and the living loved one. Seriously, pay attention. You know how I work, Miss Robin. Oh, Lord have mercy. I know you're gonna go on. I can just see your video on TikTok. I can just see this. Be like, guys, if you want to get your ass chewed, go to Tamara's lives. See it now. Take her course, you'll get your ass chewed. You got fucking some jokes for loved ones on the other side. They're all laughing right now. But it's funny because, like, here's the thing. I feel like your mom is around you, and I don't know if this is how she would be when she was in the physical, but she's like, dude, like, is this going to take long? I have things to do. Like, there's things I need to get to. So I don't know if your mom was always like on the go, having to be all these different places, but she's like, she talks to me like 3 or 4 times a day. Why does she need to hear from me again? I already talked to her. Like, it's almost like she just keeps going over and over. She's like, I've told her this, I've told her that, I told her how to fix that, I told her how to do that, I told her how to, plant this and do that. Like, your mom is always with you and you're always constantly talking to her. But if you would just, and I mean this in the most lovingest way possible that I can physically give to you, okay? But I have to say it like your mom. Can you just close the lips for a little bit and let other people talk? Like, she's literally putting you in your place.
I've literally heard that as a child.
Like, she's like, don't do this, do this. Like, there's other people around that need to communicate things, but you always need to put your 2 cents in. And she's like, senses don't exist anymore in Canada. So, like, stop it. But she also talks about you, like, putting your, Kristen's down there laughing. She wants you to step into that place of, like, owning who you are and to be proud of who you are. I don't know if you wear your hair in a bun or if mom wore her hair in a bun on top of the head. Okay, I didn't even see that. I try not to open
Always.
the camera when I'm doing this, but did your mom
Always.
also?
No.
Okay, because there's something like, I don't know if there's a picture of mom when she was younger, but I see a bun on top of the hair. Like it's almost like, and I don't want to say a bun because that's not what I want to call it, a beehive. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, because I see like her hair up in a beehive and she just wants you to know that she's with you. She's helping you. She's supporting you. She says it's beautiful where I am and to go to the lake, or the river, or like there's like a creek or something. And I just say creek. I don't know if that makes sense, but creek, not a creek, creek.
Mhm.
And that she's always pointing you in the right direction. Also, is your dad crossed as well? Because there's like a very stubborn man up there as well. And he's like beaking at me in my ear and won't shut up.
Yeah.
But he keeps talking, like he's literally pointing to this card specifically with the compass on it. So I don't know if you have dad's watch, pocket watch or something like that had a compass in it as well. But he's talking about that. He's also talking about his tools and why are they all over the place? So I don't know if like dad had a workshop or tools are spread everywhere. Everyone has a piece of dad's tools. I don't know what this is, but I have to give it. He's also
Okay.
showing me a long, I hate when I have to try and figure out what they're showing me. I don't know if this is a ruler stick or like, wait, did dad use a belt on you when you were little?
No.
Someone in the family, did someone get the belt when they were younger?
Mom used to break the branches off the willow tree.
Okay. I just, wow. All
And you
right.
had to pick your own too.
Oh, that's even worse. I mean, it could be a benefit and not a benefit. I'm just saying, like find a really small one and it'd be good. Or maybe the thicker ones. I don't know. I had the ruler stick on my hand. Maybe that's why I was getting the ruler stick.
Maybe.
But like an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Do you have mom's Bible?
No, my mom was not.
Okay, so there's something that like, I don't know if it's a Bible or a book. Like, was mom a healer? Or like, did she have a strong faith in something?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. Because she keeps saying like, this is such a beautiful place and this is better than what I was taught.
Okay, the family Bible. Okay, I don't have it, but there is one that, yes, my sister has it. I don't have it though.
It doesn't matter. There's one exist.
Yes, one does.
Again.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any questions for her?
Does she forgive me?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this because I feel like this isn't gonna be the first time this question is gonna come up here tonight. First and foremost, I need everyone, are y'all listening? When your loved ones, I'm just laughing. When your loved ones cross over, anything that was attached to them in the physical, anger, hate, frustration, it don't exist on the other side. Forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for you. Okay. So asking, does my loved one forgive me or are they with me? Stupid questions. I resonate with it, but stupid questions. Okay. Because they are with you. And there is no hurt. There is no anger. There's no frustrated. As to like, can you stop showing me that cute baby, Lindsay? Seriously. Jeez, distraction. I'm like a distracted driver. But like, they're at peace. They're truly at peace. You're giving me baby fever and I can't have any more. Now I'm going to have to persuade the girlfriend, the fiance, to hurry up and get pregnant. Okay. Don't take your camera away. Okay. But like, have the faith and have the energy and know that she's at peace. She wants you to forgive yourself more than she needs to forgive you. Okay. And I hope, did y'all hear me on that? Because I don't like Grayson. I'm watching you there, buddy. Okay. Heaven is full of love and light. I have friends here and lots of family that are from many generations. Don't worry about me because I'm in an amazing place. But remember, what you do every day, I do with you. So let's have an adventure. Okay? Got it? And she
Got
says
it.
she's glad to know you're embracing your hair. And don't pull them out, because when you pull them out, you get more.
Oh, wow.
Stop pulling them out. Okay.
Oh,
You want me to call you? You wish you could just hear my voice one more time. Close your eyes, put your hand to your heart, and listen with your intuition. I am there, I promise. Okay?
okay.
We're getting you a spirit animal. And then the only one I've left to give you is the sign and symbol. Oh, there you go. What the heck is that? Okay. I'm going to attempt to say this name, and y'all can like laugh at me while I botch this. It's a pew, and not pew, pew, pew. It's a pew. It's a Hawaiian owl. Anyone ever
Okay.
heard of a pew before? Because I've never heard of a pew. It says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So watch for the owl, okay? Or listen. Remember the
Yeah.
listen to the owl.
Okay.
I love how y'all, when I do readings, everyone laughs at everything I say about something. You just all wait till it's your turn. I've done a few here. Y'all wait. There's a few people left. All right. And then you got 3 signs. I'm a straight shooter. How many like the straight shooter? Because I don't sugarcoat. How many don't like it? Ooh, we have no one say, oh, Grayson doesn't like it. Oh, he's in trouble. Okay. Sequences are not coincidences. So watching for the repetitive numbers. And I know you've asked me before, Robin, like, what does this mean? Or what is that? Yeah. See, I already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Open and closed doors. Okay. Those are signs. So doors, whether it's kitchen, bedroom doors, whatever, if it's closed and then you look by and it's open, it's a sign. And rose,
Okay.
flowers, smells, scents. But I feel like roses mean something.
I always smell
Roses?
them. Yeah.
So keep smelling them. It's your mom.
Yeah. I smell them quite often. And I'm the only one that ever smells it in the room. So that makes sense.
All right. Do you have any questions or no?
Not that I can think of, hon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.
Thanks. All right. At least people still love me afterwards. All right, Ray. Unlock, honey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Oh, person. Baxter.
Okay. Is this a friend?
Yeah.
Was there alcohol and drugs around their passing?
What was that?
Alcohol and drugs around their passing.
I don't think so.
So drugs don't always have to be like street drugs. But I do feel like there was something going on mental health wise for him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there was.
Okay. And I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like you both had a love for each other. And I don't want to say necessarily like brother, sister love, but I feel like there was an affection for each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's always with you. He keeps showing me, and I don't know if this is when he was alive or when now that he's crossed, but I keep seeing like lights on, lights off. I keep seeing like playing with your music, making your stereo mess up all the time. Songs freezing or skipping, even though they shouldn't skip.
That's him?
That's dude, it's him. Because he's owning up for it. He also keeps saying like, stop watching those movies, watch these kind of movies. And he keeps showing me, and I don't know what this is, but you know, like the Fast and the Furious movies, like he makes me feel like he lived life on a fast lane. Does that make sense?
He had like a Fast and Furious looking car. Like that's what I thought of whenever I saw it.
So that's what the Fast and the Furious reference is. I just got to give all the information they're giving me. He wants you to believe in yourself. He says, I shouldn't have to be there in the physical to tell you how amazing you are and to tell you how worth it you are. Like every time you were down or not feeling good, he would lift you up. And it's almost like when he passed, you kind of felt like you were empty. Like, how do I continue doing this? How do I continue going on? You just do, he says. I don't have that chance anymore. So now you have to live for me. And he wants you to stand up to the plate and really take that bat and whip it out of the park. He says, stand up for yourself. Stop listening to the bullies. Stop listening to that negative mindset and pull yourself out of that darkness. You are the controller of your dreams. You are the one that gets to write your story. You are the one that gets to decide your future. Don't make the same mistakes he did. Learn from his mistakes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What's with releasing balloons?
I don't know.
Okay. He talks about either letting go of your balloons, celebration of life, or something about like letting it all go. Almost like, you know, the movie Up, where you just release it. It's kind of like
I
throw it
know
up
what
in the air.
I think I know what that means.
Okay.
I missed his memorial, and I think I heard that people like release balloons and stuff.
Okay. Okay, so you can release a balloon on the birthday or his anniversary of his passing. Just release one balloon or go get a couple balloons. There's also someone else with him. There's another male that's with him. Whether it's a friend of his or a friend of all of yours, but I feel like this person is the alcohol and drug connection. Like there's an alcohol and drug connection to this other person as well. Here's the thing. I feel like they're all with you, and I feel like you have a lot of support on the other side as well as here in the physical, but you need to believe yourself. You need to have the confidence in yourself. We can all tell you, Ray, you are amazing. You're a great artist. You're a great person. You're a great friend, sister, daughter, all that kind of things, but you need to believe in it, and you need to stop doubting yourself and allowing the ego, the other people in your life, the people that are there to kind of make you fail, allowing them to win, because you're better than that. And that's what he's telling you. He says, I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. And to know that his passing wasn't to be undermined. Like, yeah, he wasn't here for very long, but the impact he made on this world was enough to last a lifetime, if not more. And I don't feel like, here's the thing, I don't feel like this is the last time you're going to see him. I feel like he's going to come back. And I love this. I love this. So I'm just a thought of a way, and I feel like you do think about him all the time. The biggest message, and I know you're going to be able to resonate with this. It says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. We choose when we come. We choose when we go. And although he wasn't here for a long time, he was here for a good time. He was here to awaken everyone up and show everyone what a badass he was and to live his life. And now all of you get to live your life for him. He wants you to continue on with your schooling, to continue on growing, and to continue opening up those doors of things. Do you play with music, or do you do something like DJing or something?
I've always been like in music, like choir and stuff.
He wants you to prosper us with that. He's like, go back to school, do something in music, do radio DJ, and like surround yourself with music. Okay. The card you received is Tortoise. If you like turtle, my favorite turtle is Crush from Finding Nemo. I'm just saying. It says you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Now, here's the thing. You are all over the map, your energy. You're going through a lot of different emotional things right now. My husband, who can't hear the Zoom, literally just called me over to show me a video of now. That's funny, Robin. But he's with you. He's loving you. He's pushing you. But you need to believe in yourself. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. I'm also, and to just know, like, the thing about, like, I love about turtles is, here's the thing. Remember the old story, This can happen from time to time. I get tongue-tied. Tortoise and the hare, right? The hare ran the race so fast, but the tortoise took it slow, and yet the turtle won the race instead of the hare winning the race, right? You're the tortoise right now in your own life. You may be going through life slowly, but you're absorbing so much. You're also a strong empath, so carrying around like black obsidian or black tourmaline to really protect you from that negative energy that likes to employ you, and you keep getting sucked into drama that's like really elementary, like, to be perfectly frank. Watch your friends.
What was that? What'd you say?
I said you're getting sucked into drama that's really elementary-ish. That's my new word. That's a Tammyism for anyone watching, just saying. Elementary-ish. But you just don't need to be sucked into that. Like, you get to decide what life you're gonna live. Okay. Now you get 4 postcards from heaven because that's what spirit give you. Songs on the radio are great ways.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, you can't make this shit up. How many more times do I have to say it tonight? Songs on the radio are great ways for me to communicate with you. Listen for the song that speaks to your heart. That's me. Hold on, guys. Did something happen with his heart?
No.
You know if he was punched?
I do know what happened.
Did something happen on the left side of his body?
I don't know what side, but I do know that it was the head.
I'm not getting a headache. I have, like, seriously, someone in here have someone that passed from something to do with, like, right under the friggin', I know there's a guy in here, but I don't care. Right under the boob, like the rib cage. Who's connected to something on the rib cage? Do you know if he hit that side though?
He could have.
I don't know, like, seriously, guys, I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
I'm trying to remember it. He did have some sort of health issue, but I don't know if it was the heart.
Okay, we'll just carry on. It's gone now. I just told whoever it is to fuck off. Oh my God, that hurt. Life is forever changing. Nothing ever stays the same. But remember that it is said, if there was no change, there'd be no butterflies. Your life has to grow more forward and change. Breathe through it. You're okay. You got this. Oh, shit. You are questioning so many things in your life right now. My answer for you is yes. Say yes and let go and let God. You do not need to be afraid. I am with you, opening doors and making new possibilities. Believe in yourself. I do. How much more validating do you need? And then the last one is when you're having what you feel like is a bad fucking day, and I'm gonna add fucking, and then someone else comes along out of nowhere and extends to you the simplest of kindest gestures, know that I have sent them to you. I always know when you need help, and although I can't be there physically, I will always send someone to help. Trust. And its thing is I feel like the day that this reading was purchased for you, the opportunity to be in here, you were actually having a bad day. You were all over the map with your emotions, and I feel like this is exactly what you needed when you needed it. All right. Do you have any other questions?
I guess I have, it's sort of a heavy question if you're okay with it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I want to know if what happened was planned.
Is there multiple people involved in his passing?
No. Well, I think there was people around.
Okay, so I have rules of spirit that I don't want to see things. I don't want to know certain things when it comes to how they pass. Did your friend shoot himself?
Yes.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm just going to put it on how he's showing me. He's showing me a roulette table, which almost makes me feel like he was and this may be hard to understand. I feel like everyone's kind of gotten the answers and everyone's got their suspicions, everything already. But it's almost like, when you twirl a gun, I feel like he was just twirling the gun and it went off. Do I feel like he intentionally planned it that night? No.
That actually makes a lot of sense with the stories I've heard.
I don't think because here's the thing. If someone, and this is the reason I know this is because I've attempted suicide repetitively over the years. I've always I've left some kind of evidence that please pass this on or please give this to somebody. There was nothing like that. Does that make sense? Does it? What the hell is that? Does
I'm
it?
in an apartment.
Okay. I just feel like, here's the thing. I feel like he's at peace. He didn't suffer. He went peacefully. And he just wants everyone to keep his memory alive of who he was before he got really sick and really bad. But that he's always with you and he wants people to live their life for him. Okay?
Thank you for that.
I hope this brought peace to you. I hope this brought clarity to you. Please know he's always with you. And I send you so much love and light.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, we have 3 left. Now, many of you probably know I quit smoking, but this pain was really hard. And so I'm going to have a quick cigarette off camera. Y'all can unmic yourselves and talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. Robin, I cannot believe that. I just read your comment. There's your sign, right? That fast. So unmic yourselves, guys, talk amongst yourself, and then we will be back. I just want to make sure to see if I've got who's left. So we still have Tammy to read. Grace and I haven't read. And Lindsay, is that it? Everyone else is done? Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Start talking, or I'm going to put on dance music. Alexa, play 80s rock.
Good choice.
Is Alexa cooperating with you these days?
Yes, she's listening. Alexa, volume 9. Alexa, volume 2. Alexa, volume down. All right. Who is going to be the lucky one? Miss Tammy's outside. Getting grounded. It's okay if you smoke and smoke. I don't care. All right, here we go. I'll live vicariously through you, Tam. Lindsay, Hello, Miss Lindsay.
Hello.
So where did you find me?
Facebook.
Oh, I forgot to ask you all that. Okay, so show of hands, who knows me from my Facebook page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Hello. And who found me on TikTok? Brenda found me. Brenda, that's stalking behavior, just to say. That's stalkist. We're gonna have to, I'm writing your name down. All right. And Grayson, how did you find me?
Family.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're a referral. All right. Okay. Miss Lindsay.
Yeah.
Name or relationship. I love the baby. I don't care. If
Sorry.
babies, it's okay. Babies scream, they cry, they talk. Hi, little one. There.
She says hi.
Hi. Okay.
My brother.
Your brother? Okay.
Yes.
Was this passing quickly, suddenly, unexpectedly?
Yeah.
He doesn't make me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. So was this an accident?
Yes.
And did they rule his passing due to weather, like to the road conditions?
No.
Okay. Because I don't know why, but I keep feeling like something to do with road or some kind of vehicle. Does that make sense?
Not to his passing, no.
Okay, was there an accident before his passing?
Yeah.
Was he also struggling with mental health?
Yeah.
Was there a breakup?
No.
My baby is very communicative. Okay, I have to go to the baby for a minute. This is funny. Does she randomly, like, you'll put her to bed and she just randomly like babbles and talks like someone's there, but no one's there?
Yeah.
And do you hear sounds coming over the baby monitor?
No, she's in our room, but she'll randomly talk.
Okay, so please know that your brother checks in on her, and he was there when she was born. He held her first before he crossed, like before she came here. Does she have a birthmark on her? Or a little, like it's like a little freckle, or like almost like a little circle, like almost, I don't want to say mold, but that's kind of what it looks like to me.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, watch for it. There's going to be some kind of mark or some kind of, it's so tiny, but I feel like as she ages, it'll appear more.
Okay.
But it's a kiss mark.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your brother fully held her. And did your brother just pass?
No, last year.
That's within a year.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a connection to, is this like around the 1-year anniversary?
May was.
Oh, and I asked him to connect to the month of May earlier and no one could, but so that's what it was. Okay. What's the 17th? 17th or 18th of May?
I don't think there's anything that day.
Okay. Is there anything is it within 3 days of that? It's usually a week before or a week after. Whenever Spirit gives a date, it's usually within 3 to 5 days. There's some kind of significance. I just have to give that. If it doesn't make sense now, just hold space for it. Rewatch this because y'all get a copy of the recording.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you all that. You're all getting a copy of this. It'll take me till Sunday, so don't push me to go fast.
Okay.
I don't know why, but your brother makes me so. Did something happen with your brother's chest?
in regards to the accident, yeah.
Because you
Not
remember when
to-
I had that pain?
Yeah,
Would
so
it be with him?
he had a collapsed lung, and that happened with the car accident, but that was not related to his passing.
Doesn't matter. Do you remember
Oh,
earlier
okay.
when I had that pain? That's the
Yeah.
exact feeling. Like literally, guys, this is where I felt it. Right there, which is
Yeah.
where your lungs would be.
And
So-
it was on his
Left
left side, I believe. I think so, yeah.
So that's just, fuck, he's strong. He's also very opinionated
Yes.
in his thoughts, feelings, or emotions and how he communicates. He wasn't always quiet about things, but he was very outspoken about things. And if he wanted you to know something, he would raise his voice even louder to set his firmness. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah.
Please know that he's with you. Love you, Aaron. Please know that he's with you. Please know that he's support. Oh, are you saying bye to me or bye to mama? Oh, okay. Well, bye, Mama Christy. I thought you said bye to me. I was gonna be like, don't leave. But bye. He makes me feel like there's like this journey and all this adventure going on and like different things happening. Is your husband with you as well?
Well, yeah, my partner.
Did they know each other?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this in the nicest way, and no disrespect to you, Lindsay, but I have to give a message to your partner. Give her a swift kick in the butt once in a while because she needs it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And also, is he changing jobs?
No.
Okay, who's changing jobs? Or who's doing a
Um,
job change? Are you going back to work after this after like
I did go back. So I, like 5 days before he died, started a new job.
changing jobs? So he's just acknowledging that, and that was the best decision for you. I feel like this company gave you more time to really go through the process of your brother's passing and to heal than your old job would have done. Does that make sense?
Yeah, hands down.
Did you just go through like a photo album, or were you looking at a photo album? Or is there something about like making a photo album of your brother?
Oh, none of my, well, I looked through baby pictures of me for my daughter because we look like twins, but
So
he
he's
was
there
in
with
them.
you in that moment, celebrating with you. He says, I'm with him. So I don't know if there's like I feel like this is a grandfather saluting. So there's some kind of military connection to a grandfather, whether this is your grandfather or a great grandfather, but he wasn't alone when he crossed over. So please know that. He did go quickly and peacefully. There was not a lot of pain or suffering. I feel like people wonder, like, did he suffer in the end? No, he didn't. There is questions still raised around his passing as well, though, as to like who else was there or who's like, I don't know if there's a witness missing or some questions around, but I do feel like someone has the answers to exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Does that
we
make
know that.
sense?
Yeah.
He misses somebody's cookies. And I don't know if these are like oatmeal cookies or something about Mrs. Cookies. Does that make sense?
I think it's my mom.
Okay.
She likes my mom's cookies.
She can't, don't let her barbecue.
Okay.
He's like, the fire department will get called. And he's so cocky about it because he makes me feel like he's the only one that can actually barbecue. Like no one else can barbecue like him.
I think he just knew food. Like he knew good food.
Barbecue ribs.
He liked some ribs.
Barbecue ribs is his favorite.
Yeah.
He talks about this journey and these changes that are happening for you. And he does say there's someone else. Like, did you just reconnect with an old friend that was like a mutual friend, or like talk to someone? And he says, tell her hi, and then I miss her.
Huh.
So I just gotta give it. He's pulling back his energy, but he says, I'm still shooting the best game of pool.
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, we used to play pool at the bar all the time.
Okay.
And he'd kick my ass every time.
He said it wasn't that hard. You don't know how to play. And you cheat. He says, my
Yeah.
sister cheats. She puts the balls down when I'm not looking.
I don't think I ever cheated, but
I am sorry. Please forgive me. And I feel like this is his way of just saying, like, he's at peace to just kind of let it go. Yes, there's still a lot of questions around his passing and everything like this, but he says, like, I just let it go. I know you hold on to it and that you feel bad, like you let him down or anything like that, but he feels like he let you down more than you let him down. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I'm going to give you a blue one first. I love when spirit throws them out, guys. I really do. It makes my job so much easier. Angels are spirit helpers, and I'm not alone when I visit you. I come with your guardian angel, and together we're in a team looking after you. Don't worry, we got this. Lights on and lights off, almost like electricity. Stop changing the light bulbs. Light bulbs aren't burnt. It's him. He manipulates his energy to flicker the lights. And the hallway, walking up and down the hallway, like tiptoeing up and down the hallway, that's him. He's like, they hear me, it's me. Okay. And somebody has car issues or needs to get like the brakes looked at or something like that, or change the brakes. I'm just supposed to say that. The next one you got is, okay, so you've been having some bad days. Let me help you. You cannot be grateful and unhappy at the same time. Today, write 4 things you're grateful for. Tomorrow, write 5. The next day, write 6, and so on. When you bring gratitude into your life, everything else balances. Hi, monkey. Balances, and life begins to unfold with even more things to be grateful for. I promise, try it today. So he wants you to be in a state of gratitude. To be grateful for the relationship you had and for everything that went on, and to know that he's with you. I'm also going to pull you sign and symbols, something to watch for. Dragonflies are a sign. And someone got a tattoo or is getting a tattoo as well, and he acknowledges the tattoos he had or that someone has. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then the last one is your animal spirit. What's guiding you right now? You got 2. A Wolverine. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. And I feel like he used to tell you that anyways, like you're stronger than you believe. And the other one you got is humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. But he does want to say, stop singing because you're hurting my ears.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions for him?
What does he still drink his favorite beer up there?
They have no beer and he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
They have no food or alcohol or smokes or anything on the other side. There's none of that. We don't need it. It's attached to our physical body. So on the other side, we don't need it. What do we need that for? He says and it's so funny because he says he misses the smells, but he doesn't miss it.
Yeah. He was never really a big drinker, so
just know that he's with you, and someone has tell that person to quit smoking.
Okay, my mom.
Hide her cigarettes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for allowing me to bring and connect through.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. 2 people left. This is how I'm going to do it because there's only 2 people. First of all, who resonates is who's left? Lindsay and no, I just did Lindsay. Grayson. Is it only Grayson left? And Tammy. Okay. Who resonates with July?
His baby's birthday.
It's funny because look whose name I pulled.
Mine.
Okay, so Grayson, you're gonna be, hey, listen, Grayson, there's a benefit to being last. First the worst, second the best, third the dirty worst. You get the best for last, right? All right, and this is not Tammy's first rodeo. It's just your second.
No.
I don't think it'll be her last anyways. All right. All right, Tammy. You know what's funny is he's here, but he's just being so freaking quiet tonight.
He can never be quiet.
I know, but he is. He's being respectful. He's like, I drove you nuts last time, and I agree with that. He did. He's like, Mom, you talk to me every day. Why do you need this again? I'm like, your mom likes to talk to you.
Yeah.
And the thing is there's a difference, right? There's me connecting and me giving him a voice and the mannerisms, but he's like, I had plans tonight. And I'm like, well, your mom called you, so it's not my fault. There's something about fishing that he didn't talk about last time, but he really wants to bring to the forefront. Who's gone fishing recently, or someone needs to go fishing? What's with the fishing?
I don't know. He loved fishing.
Okay. I mean, honey, I could sit here for like probably an hour and just tell you over and over again how much he loves you, how much he misses you. But you need to really begin that. He says, Mom, you need to go through the grief. You need to deal with the grief. It's like you're trying to hold on and you're pulling at every piece of wire you can to just kind of hold on to him. He is with you. He's always going to be with you. There's nothing I wish there was a way, and I said this last time because I remember your reading, I wish there was a way that I could give you the perfect saying and the perfect stuff to tell you to help you during this, but there's no, when a mother grieves the loss of her child, it's a total different sense of grief. And you're never going to truly get over his being gone. Yes, you've got his baby girl and you've got people in his life that meant things to him, but there's that moment where you just wish you could hold him again. You wish you could talk to him again. You wish you could, and he's always with you. And I wish there was a magic way that I could just make this all go away for you, but I can't. And he's like, Mom, write to me, get back to writing me letters like you used to write to him. You used to go and talk to him in his favorite place. And he wants you to continue to do that. But at the same time, you're holding on so strong, wishing and thriving and trying to make sense of everything. He's like, Mom, there's no way to make sense of it. I am where I am. I chose this. I picked it before I came here. I chose how long I was going to live here for, what impact I was going to make. And he wants his legacy to live on, and he knows you're going to do that. But you need to really begin that process of grief. You're trying to make him come back. And unfortunately, Tam, he can't come back, honey. I wish he could. He lets you know he's around you. He's supporting you. He's loving you so much. His attitude is everywhere. Like, I'm literally dealing with his attitude right now, just to tell you. That's why I keep adjusting my talk. He was a boob man. I'm just saying. And
yes, he was. He absolutely was.
And it was so funny because when I got, guys, no word of a lie, when I was picking out my outfit tonight, I had like 2 different outfits picked out. This one shows cleavage. The other one did not show cleavage. And I looked at my fiance and I was like, is this okay? And she's like, is there going to be any guys in the live? And I was like, no, there isn't. And she's like, well, then it's okay. And she's like, but you do deal with male spirits. Yes, I do. But he's like, those are nice. I like those. Are those real? And I'm like, fuck off. Like, fuck off. But I just feel like this is his attitude. and who he was. Like I told you last time, and he's like, do I have to repeat everything I said to mom last time? And I was like, obviously, because she didn't hear it. But he's like still giving that same smart mouth. He's like, haha, you can't put the bar of soap in my mouth this time. And he's like just giving his potty mouth and his sassiness and his cheekiness. He has so much love for you and acceptance for you. And he says, like, mom, stop going over, stop thinking that you weren't good enough and that you failed me in some way, because you didn't. I am who I am because of you. Because of you, because of dad, because of my friends, because of everyone's keeping my memory alive, but you're trying to hold on and I don't want to say smother, but smother his memory, right? And there's a grief, and I'm trying to be really delicate on how I say this, but there's a process and you've got to go through that process. And I know a session with me is better than any friggin' therapy session. I hear it from my clients all the way. Like everyone tells me, right? It helps. It brings it to the surface. It helps me heal, but you need to really go through that process as well. I am going to yell at you again, and I'm going to tell you again, get that journal out, go find a journal that you're drawn to, that you want to write. Stop holding on to those feelings and those emotions. Tonight is all about lecturing you. Tonight is about lecturing you because you're not listening, and I need you to listen. Okay? I'm going to pull you another sign and symbol, even though I'm not okay with this, but go figure. Okay, so do you remember what your last sign and symbol card was?
Gosh, I would if I heard it again.
Was it the phone?
No, I don't think so. Nope.
Oh, well, this time he's using the phone to communicate.
Oh.
Okay. But here's the thing. I don't feel like it's drop calls or phone calls. I feel like it's playing with your apps. Like he will make your apps move on your phone. That's how he lets you know that he's around. He's a little shithead too, and he kills your battery all the time.
Oh gosh, just did that actually.
Yeah, the battery drains. Like it'll be fully charged and then drained. That's him manipulating it.
We started and I was like, dang, I need the thing twice. I had to hook it up.
Yeah, that's him. He's again surrounded by loving animals. The dog's with him still. He's also taking, there's 2 dogs now. There's 2 dogs. Last time there was only 1. Now he's showing me 2. And he says, Mom, I watch over you every day. Get off your phone while you're driving. You didn't like it when he texted and drive or looked at his phone. Stop looking at your phone. Okay. And then pulling you a purple one first. I love when I just trust spirit. You have more help on the other side than you could ever imagine. Call on your team spirit or your son when you need us, and don't wait until it hurts to call. I'm hearing 2 names, so I'm just going to give you these 2 names. I'm hearing Matthew. I don't know why. And I'm hearing Nathaniel or Nathan. The N name or the M name is significant. Whether these are friends of his, I just have to get it.
Matt was a friend of his that he got in the car accident with, and I actually contacted him because he sings, and asked him if he would do it when we do his celebration. That's the only thing I can think of with Matt.
Well, that's why he's giving reference to it though, right? Like you trust spirit. Yes. That's his way of saying, yes, Mom, I agree with this.
Oh,
and then I love this. Here's the best part ever. Songs on the radio are great ways for me to communicate with you. Listen for the song that speaks to your heart. That's
we did that last time, remember?
Yep. Okay. And then we're gonna pull you an animal.
By the way, he loved dogs, and his dog
Hey,
passed
you
away.
know what? Listen, I can't make this shit up because a card just fell out. And I hadn't even started to shuffle, and I'm like, no, I have to shuffle first. Where'd it go? No word of a lie. Was it a golden dog you had?
We have a lab that's golden, but his was a black. Oh, that's our dog. He loved Ellie.
This is the card that flipped out, and I put it back because I was like, no. It says your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. You are trying to serve and help everyone else instead of dealing with you. You need to deal with your grief. You need to put yourself at the forefront. Stop trying to take over and control everyone else. I can't make it up, guys. I trust spirit. I'm good at what I do.
You are good.
I love you, Tammy. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this. And thank you for being part of this journey, and your support and your love and your appreciation really does. I cried when I read your review. Like, I literally cried. You can go and edit your review now and just put another thing underneath that last one. That would be amazing. And to everyone else, thank you so much. I'm not, don't you dare put your waving at me, because I'm coming towards you next, you little shit. All right. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm.
All right, Grayson. Unlock. You think I was gonna actually forget about you? No.
I got a little scared.
No, I like you. I won't do that.
Oh, good.
All right. Okay. Name or relationship.
Brother.
Okay, I'm channeling. Hold on. Channeling is totally different, guys. So when I channel, I just write. So I'm just gonna write everything I see, feel, hear, smell, taste, and then I just throw it at you. All right?
Sounds good.
You're the last one, and my energy is like all over. All right. Alexa off. Are you older?
I'm not actually.
But would you bug him when he was alive and say you were older or bigger than him?
He would say I was like his big brother to him, more mature than him.
That's why I said, are you older? So that's
Yeah.
what he's giving me. Okay, so because I just like, seriously, Grayson, I said saving the best for last. Okay, so this is called this. Everyone has a different way of saying it. I call it, some people call it automatic writing. I call it writing through spirit, where I don't even look at the paper, I just write, right?
Okay.
Whatever I feel, see, hear, thing. So first of all, okay, so I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm supposed to say Petey or Polly, the P name. There's some kind of P name connection, but I'm also being shown a parrot as significant, or just the names as significance. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
I think so.
Okay. In regards to, first of all, he says his passing was quickly, unexpected, but he also says I was just tired. I was exhausted. I kind of like went to sleep. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
He says he accepts you as you are. And he knows he didn't do that a lot when you were alive, when he was alive, but he fully accepts you now as you are. And this should make total sense. And I know you and I personally talked, so I know what this is about. He says he didn't always accept you when you were when he was alive. He had a hard time understanding you. And he's asking, first of all, he's asking for your forgiveness, but he says he also forgives you. Okay, so there's that forgiveness thing. He talks about the exhaustion for himself, but he also talks for the exhaustion that you're feeling, and that you're always having to wear these masks and feeling like tired and you want to give up. He says, don't, keep fighting the good fight. Love is love. Love is love. And he keeps showing me this. He showed me the rainbows as well. And I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to go into detail. He wants you to face your fears. And when you're afraid, do it anyways. He goes, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? He says they will accept you or they don't. Stop trying to make it into them. It's not about them. It's about you and you being your authentic, badass fucking self. This is who you are meant to be. This is who you were born to be. And I keep hearing like Lady Gaga's song, Born to Be, right? The song, okay, so here's the funny thing. I told Amazon to shut off, but the song that was playing was Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. And I feel like that's an important song for you because I feel like it's almost like for the first time in your life, you're true free falling into who you're meant to be. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I was there. So know that he was there in all aspects of it, every part. And he's like, don't worry, I'll be at the renewal too. So he wants to acknowledge that. And he's almost like presenting something. And he talks about you having a piece of him or having parts of him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. This is what you want to do it. Who gives a fuck? Okay? Be your authentic fucking self. And I'm swearing because I'm swearing like him, he says.
Oh, yeah.
Do it like me.
Oh, he's got a mouth. Yeah.
Okay. He says, don't give up. And then he talks about a truck. And I don't know if there was like a bumper sticker or something that says my truck or don't give up or something like this, but it's like, watch. And I don't know if this is like, if he had a truck, if you have a truck, or
He
if
did
this
have a
is
truck.
like, don't give up. Don't give up. Like, don't. It's almost like, have you ever played poker?
Yes.
Okay. You know when you have in hand and it's either you fold it
Yeah.
or you hold it. You're
Yes.
holding the world in your hand right now, Grayson. Fight for your world. Fight for your existence. Stop trying to people please.
Yeah.
Right? You're making everyone else happy, but you're not making you happy. The true essence of who you are is who you were born to be. And it's taken him crossing over to realize this. He's like, I was such an idiot. I was such an idiot. I'm living my life now. He's like, okay, so something about grasshoppers. I don't know what this is, if this is a drink or if this is actually the physical grasshoppers, but there's something about grasshoppers that I'm supposed to say. He said, just say it, just say it, just say it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hate bugs and he knows this. And I woke up one day with a grasshopper on my pillow. Yeah, that was a fun time. He always used to get the spiders and stuff for me.
Oh, I just snorted. That's funny. Okay. I've never snorted it on open mediumship. Just saying, y'all got to see a part of me that no one else can see. So yeah, just know that the grasshoppers are from him. He also keeps talking about, okay, so I'm gonna do this in such a polite way, but like dirty martinis or like don't be so dirty. I don't know what this is about, but I'm just gonna give it. If it makes sense,
Okay.
just hold on
All
to
right.
that. He's literally showing me a martini glass though, so I don't know what this is about, but I'm just gonna give it. And then he's like, you're going to be great. Believe in yourself, have faith, have the belief system. The money is going to come because I feel like, I don't know, like I know you're going through a transformation and you're going through a transition and you're going through all these different changes with yourself right now. But like, I feel like almost like you've been asking for the help, but the help hasn't been there. this is going to open up doors and avenues for more help and the more resources. Did you guys just move? Like, did you and your spouse just move?
Within, I mean, a year or two. Yeah.
Okay. What's with just moving the house? Did you switch
Well,
things around? Are you switching things around?
we plan on moving soon.
Okay. Here's the thing. The house that you're going to go to has a big fenced yard. And I don't know if it's, and I don't, what do they call those tubs with the feet?
Oh gosh, I don't know what the actual name.
Someone's typing. Clawfoot. Thank you, Amanda. The clawfoot, or like I call them bare feet.
Yeah.
Bare feet tubs. But like, you know,
Close
those tubs, like those really nice, like
Yeah.
tubs, and then the shower curtains like circles it. I kind of
Yeah.
see that, but I also see it needs a kitchen. It needs a big kitchen because you need a big kitchen. You need the space to cook and bake and do the things you want to do. Who's doing cake design, or who wants to do cake design? What's with cake designing? Because I'm seeing like, what's that guy's name? Cake Boss?
Oh my God.
I'm
Oh
supposed
my
to say the
God.
show Cake Boss. There's something about Cake Boss. Like, I'm supposed to talk about it. So I don't know if
We-
this is a show you guys used to watch or like used to
Yes.
have competitions. But he keeps talking about that. He's also showing me crayfish. I don't know what crayfish is about, but I'm supposed to say it. There's something
Yeah.
to do with crayfish. I do not like crayfish. I know they look like all kind of shrimp, but they smell really bad. I've smelt them. Not on purpose, but my friend has a fishing tank. I'm just saying. And either it's you or your spouse. Okay, so who found the snake, or who crossed a snake or saw a snake? What's with the snake?
I
And
mean,
are you getting a tattoo?
I plan on it. Yes.
Okay, is there a tattoo from, like, are you getting two tattoos though? Because I feel like you have two people on the other side. Your brother is stepping forward right away, but there's also another friend, and I feel like their passing was suicide. Because they make me feel like I'm here and I'm gone. They are with your brother. They are supporting. They are together. And they're both being smart asses, by the way. But just know your worth. Know that, like, even though you may struggle and you may feel like you're letting people down, the only one you're letting down right now is yourself. You're not failing as a man, as a husband, as a partner. You're amazing. You're doing what you set out to do, and you're living your life, and to just be firm in who you are. Who fucking cares what other people think about you? Listen, I have people, I live in a Mennonite Mormon town, and I
Oh
talk
my.
to dead people, okay? And then to put that on top of it, my town made the newspaper for 4 years running because someone stole our pride flag. Someone burnt the other one that was on the flagpole. Like, our town is known for shit. Okay,
Yeah.
so not only do you have a lesbian that lives in this town and is very open about it, to the point that I fly a pride flag in my window,
Right.
like, come bomb my house, don't give a fuck.
Right.
But I also talk to people, and I'm open about the fact that I'm a witch, right?
Right.
So who gives a fuck? Strike me when I'm dead, because that's the only way I'm being taken out. I've beaten death 10 times. You can't take this bitch out. I'm here to drive people insane. I am here to change the idea of what a witch and what a medium and what a psychic is. I'm here to show the blah. See, Robin, you know this. This is what happens when I start connecting. Right? Like, I'm here to light up the fire under people's butts and make them realize that, listen, I'm not losing my shit. Okay. I talk to dead people. Y'all talk to dead people. Y'all have your dead people around you. Some of you are more open. Some of you are a little more dense. Don't want to listen. Not saying who that is. Tammy. But like, just saying, but like, trust yourselves, believe in yourselves, and know that you've got things happening. Grayson, you have big things coming for you, but you need to believe in yourself more. And you have to have faith in yourself. Dude, where do you live again?
Oregon.
Okay, so when are you coming to Canada?
I would love to.
Okay, well,
anytime.
As soon as the border opens up, dude, you're like my best friend now. We're
Oh heck yeah.
We're soulmates. We're friends. That's it. That's how it's going down.
I'm there.
We'll go fishing.
Oh, there you go.
I have 9 fishing rods. They were all my ex-husband's. It's about time we destroy them. Okay.
I'm down.
You destroy a wedding dress? I already did that. I burnt mine in the fireplace. Okay. So just before you go to sleep tonight, ask me to come into your dreams. I'll work hard to be there. Be patient and trust I will show up. He also says, can you maybe like help your wife out and pick up the clothes and make them get in the hamper instead of landing beside the hamper, especially your socks.
I literally have a pair of pants right next to me on the couch. Not even gonna lie.
Right? And he's like, by the way, your feet smell worse than mine.
I think he's lying about that one.
No, I'm just telling you what he says. I like those teeth, but I'm just telling you. Okay,
Yep.
so the other one you got is you want me to call you. You wish you could just hear my voice one more time. Close your eyes right now. And I want all of you to do this. Close your eyes. Take your hand and place it over your heart. And listen. As soon as you hear that your loved one's voice, open your eyes. Y'all are fucking mediums, okay? Own it. Robin's having a full-out conversation over there. No falling asleep on my live. It's not okay. Okay. He communicates through the computer.
Not surprised by that.
Computer doesn't have a virus. He is the virus. And it's almost like, it's so funny because I feel like he makes your stuff disappear. Like you'll put a file somewhere and then the file's gone, but then all of a sudden your wife can go on it and find it instantly. The next card you got is lights on and lights off. I knew this card was coming out somehow tonight. I knew it. I've been saying it all night. Someone was getting this card. But the thing is like, do you have a garage?
We do, yes.
It's the lights in the garage he does it with, because that's where the car is.
That makes sense.
And the
It's
car
our living room too.
Did the car, like, is your car got an alarm on it? Or is there something about like beeping or like alarms?
My wife's car does.
Okay, did the alarm just go off the other day?
I don't know about the other day, but I know it has.
Okay, there's something about the alarm and like, I feel like it's a sensor. There's also a sensor in her car that keeps going off. It's just a sensor. Stop overthinking it. But also take it in for a tune-up.
That's probably true.
Yeah, you've hit the 5,000 miles. And that's not the flying miles, by the way.
Right.
Okay. And you got the shark.
Ah.
And it says, trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. You know the truth. You know what needs to go next.
We make that face at him a lot.
Did that answer your question?
Alexa, can you repeat that? Alexa, stop. I don't know. Alexa just talked about the UK. All right. I'm gonna pull you one more card. Here we go. Talking to heaven. I'm surrounded by the animals.
Yeah.
Both here and on the other side. There's 2 cats over there and he keeps kicking at them.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the cats. Do you have any other questions for him or anything, my love?
You kind of touched on it earlier about forgiveness. I was going to ask if he knows that I forgive him.
Yes. The thing is like, here's the thing. Even if you have someone, and this goes for everybody, if there's someone in your life that you are struggling to forgive for whatever they've done for you, whether they're here in the physical or on the other side, forgiveness is not about that person. Forgiveness is about us, our healing, and our journey.
Absolutely.
So allow that to help you. All right.
All right.
Thank you, guys. So everyone unlock yourself for a minute.
I have to say, we're actually, me, Lindsay, and Tammy are all related.
Yep.
And
these are my
They were all spot on.
And yeah, they all kind of went together.
What the hell, you three?
When we were all
just-
three last.
We, I
know,
tell
three
you,
of
that's
you
why we were all three last.
Oh my God. See, sometimes, and that's the thing, spirit won't let me always know this,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
But like
I
knew
figured
that-
that's why his energy was off of me and
Yeah.
more on his brother or
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, we totally wore him out.
Yep.
Way to go, guys. Okay. So, well, either way, Tammy, you got a message.
Yes. Well, hearing the messages that you sent to Lindsay and
Yes.
Grayson were, yeah, I couldn't
They
tell
all
you
connected.
dead on.
Okay, well, this is a first for me, okay? I'm just saying, like, I am mind blown right now. I'm gonna have to have a shower before I call the fiance. 'cause-
Like I said, the fact that we were all three last, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so
Yep.
fun.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I knew I was gonna be first too.
Yeah,
I had a feeling I was going to be last for some reason. I don't know why.
because brother had a lot to say.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, thank you guys, every single one of you. I hope this was worth it. I hope you enjoyed this.
Absolutely.
Please share my information out.
Definitely.
Please refer me
Yes.
out to people. Spread my name like a wildfire, like the ones
Will
that are
do.
burning in BC. Thank
And
you so
saying
much.
quit smoking, that'd be me.
Yeah, hurry up on that. Keep thinking though, like keep believing in yourself and trusting in yourself. And like I said, this will be sent to you guys via YouTube. So what'll happen is I'll post it on YouTube. Tammy, you remember from the last one? I posted on YouTube, but I don't have it visible to anyone. It's privatized and you guys are the only ones that have the links. If you share it out to family, that's up to you. But thank you guys.
Thank
And
you.
so
Thank
guys, if
you.
leave a review on my website or on my Facebook page, I appreciate it. If any of you
Absolutely.
follow me on TikTok and can do a video on there, like a referral video, that would be awesome because no one ever does them for me. Chrissy, I'm coming for you, just saying. Robin, same thing as well. But thank you guys so much. And thank you for trusting in me to be the messenger and the conduit for your loved ones. This has been awesome.
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thank you so much.